Hello, I'm Krylow, and I've made this video film to show you the different techniques you can use if you want to paint a watercolour of some wild country flowers. I have standing in front of me a little bouquet, some blue cornflowers, some daisies, a couple of poppies, some wheat and oats. The flowers are standing in a blue vase, but I'm not sure I'll take that when I paint the picture. I'll just paint a picture of the flowers and we'll see how that goes.
I can start by painting the cornflowers, the blue cornflowers, and I can find their colour by mixing a little bit of alizarin crimson to ultramarine blue. This will make the ultramarine blue a little bit deeper. And when I've mixed this colour, I can start on my flowers. I choose one of the flowers at the top of the picture. In this way I can rest my hand on the rest of the picture which hasn't been painted yet, and with small strokes of colour I can paint the blue flowers. Here it's important that I leave a little bit of white in between the patches of blue colour. The brush runs out of paint and you have to fill it up again, so this is a good idea to paint with quite a large brush here. This also ensures that you don't get too perfect with it. I mean, flowers which are too precise are a little bit dead. You can see that the water in the paint, it collects at the bottom of each patch of colour. This is because my drawing board is inclined at an angle towards me.
And if one looks at the bouquet, then one can see how dark this background colour is. So I think now I shall concentrate on this area, and I'll paint it with a green colour just around the flower, so that will come forward. I can paint it in more detail afterwards, but I start by just filling in the area around the white flower with a green colour. Colour, so that I can show that there are several layers of small petals in this flower. And with this small brush I can also be quite precise, and I can paint quite close into the light grass and get quite a sharp edge. But if one looks at the daisies, one can see that the petals are not just white, they've got a shadow of grey on them. So that is the next thing which I shall paint here, which I shall use. It's the colour which I have used for the background, but with much more water. And here I paint the colour on the petal, and then use some water to dilute it. The only thing left to do now is to remove the tape from around the picture, and when I remove it, then you'll see the white edge where the tape has been sitting fast around the picture. But when one removes this tape, it's always best to remove it away from the picture, in this way here. Otherwise one risks that the picture will get torn.